Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for US 30 and US 100, and both US 30 and US 100 are well close to, in fact have achieved the most critical resistance level, that is at around 16400 for US 100 and 35800 to 900 levels on US 30. Now how is it going to behave in these levels? As I told yesterday itself that beyond 16200 US 100 will definitely hit 16400 and beyond 35630 levels. We will be looking forward to 35800 900 zone in US 30. Both have achieved this, now trading at around 35780 and 16330 levels. What is going to happen today? We are going to look with the help of charts and indicators. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment friends, and also press the bell icon. Those who are new to the channel, I provide my daily and weekly analysis for major global markets and commodities, which also include crude oil and natural gas. So let's press the bell icon and let's start the analysis. Now this is the hourly chart for US 100. On an hourly chart it appears, see, consistently it is forming this channel, and this is like it is also widening. So it appears now, unless it goes beyond 16400, I will not recommend you to go long on US 100. Now the channel is widening. Probably we will be looking forward to 16302 or 16250 levels. But if it breaks beyond 16400, you can go long. And yes, 16400 450 levels, you can look forward to that if it crosses this. However, possibly we might be looking forward to a good break. Why I am saying so? Now see, you can see if it continues to break, the first support will come into picture at 16300 here, and if that is taken, the next support is directly available only at around 16150 levels. You can see this zone where it is got consolidated. After this, that was a bigger bullish candle on an hourly chart, and hence I see that there is a liquidity gap. Probably there are many orders which are required to get closed. Those people who are long made, markets may try to close these orders before trying to take a leg up, or in fact can continue to drop, as these are the previous candles which in fact needs to get closed there also. So possibly now, if it continues to remain drop from here 16300, the first support level, below that we might see a good break towards 16200, and in fact can go well below that also. Now this is also on an hourly chart. Now let's have a look at the 2 hour charts. So I've told you yesterday also, this is the zone where US 100 is getting strong resistance, and today again 16450 levels it is tried to achieve but got stronger resistance there, and now this reversal is complete, retracement is complete, and hence possibly from here we might be looking forward to, if it passes this, definitely we can expect that it is going towards all-time high levels, and we'll be looking forward to 16700 800 in coming days. However, if it continues to retrace down from here, we'll be again looking forward to a good drop. So on a 2 hour chart, it appears, if you look at the 2 hour charts, similar formation on a 2 hour charts, and hence you can see that probably 16300 it may try to achieve soon, possibly, and then from there we can see a high at around 16360 16380 levels, and a low at around 16270. So probably till the time it is below 16400, again similar formation, till the time it is below 16400 you can remain short, you can expect it to continuously drop. And on a 3 hour charts also, this is the kind of reversal candles which we can see on the cards, we can see on the charts, and you can find that there is a reversal candle appearing after a long run, and hence the next support level, see, it has got its support here at around 16330, breaking which we might see a good drop till 16300, and then it will try to land here at 16220 levels. So on a 4 hour chart, if you look at a red candle, kind of doji, and after that it is trying to drop, and hence the next stop here at around 16280 may come into picture, which it might try to achieve, and from there we'll look how it behaves there at around 16280. If it continues, probably we might be looking at a drop, stronger drop, and any rise beyond 16400 again will be a good level to buy. Now look at the daily charts. Interestingly, on the daily charts, we have seen a high here. Now the candle is trying to go red. See, if it continues to go red from here, we can see stronger drop on a daily chart, and probably a bigger drop can be on the cards. And if it goes to, in fact, 16,100 or 16,000, you cannot say that it cannot, because see, the previous candle in fact took it from 15,800 levels to 16,400 levels, almost 600 points in a day. So from here, if it drops at least till here, 16,000 levels, one should not be amazed with that. We can in fact see a stronger drop which might take it towards these levels. Also, we need to see how beautifully these four highs are connected on the daily charts, and hence I say the high for the day is done at around 16,430 for 40 levels, and any rise beyond 16,400 will be a good level to buy again and go long and expect it to head towards 16,600 and beyond. Else it might try to drop, and we can expect, if it continues to break, we can expect 16,200, then maybe around 16,000, and then in fact can go well below also. However, it takes much to drop. Also, we should see on the daily charts, you can find that we can consider this as head and shoulders. Let me draw it for you. You can see that this is the kind of head and shoulders formation which is being formed, and hence the movement from here will be of much interest to me. I expect that the movement down should continue from here, and we can expect a good drop on the daily charts. Now let's have a look at the indicators. Looking at the indicators, you will find that now the support from 50 moving average should come into picture at around 15,900, and you can find that the 100 moving average is given in fact a very good support at around 15,500. However, it requires much of a movement to break. And considering this, it appears that probably a little drop can be observed today. And if you look at the DPO has entered into a buy zone, but again coming back towards a sell. And you look at the stochastic is almost hit a high here, and probably see the variance also has hit a bottom. So from here it might try to start, and this might try to again converge and cross over for a good sell, and hence we can expect that it might try to act a little bearish today. And if you look at the MACD lines, are about to cross over. If they crosses over, then we can expect that it is continue to trade in a bullish momentum, and RSI is comfortable. Let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, you will find that, see, it is almost trading at the top of. So on the 4-hour charts, the indices are trading at almost out of the channels and out of the bands. Now next support should come into picture at around 16,180 to 16,100 level, and in fact this zone at 16,250 to 100 will be of importance. I think it should try to, if it continues to drop below 16,300, we can look forward to this zone, or indices may try to achieve this zone between 16,080 to 16,240. Somewhere here it might try to achieve if the bearish momentum continues and it remains below 16,400. So the DPO is on a buy side, but see here it has seen a curve here curving down. Probably we might be looking forward to a drop. Stochastic overbought, looking forward to a drop. MACD lines overbought and are trying to cross over on a 4-hour chart. RSI again in a comfortable levels. Let's have a look at the indicators on a 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts, we can see that the next support level at around 16,200, and beyond 16,440, 450. Anyway, the sky is the limit, and you can see that almost all the indicators are little overbought, and a little drop can be considered, maybe 16,200. So let me give you the levels directly now for you to trade. Let me turn off the indicators and make the so now any long is recommended after 16,400 only on US 100, where the next target is 16,445, and if it continues to trade above 16,445, you can expect the next destination which might be looking forward to is 16,510, and after that 16,600. See, In fact, I think that US 30 may look forward to a drop, but we have to keep our biases aside, we have to keep our opinions aside. The charts and markets can reverse on either ways any point of time, so we need to one need to trade accordingly. Now if you see it breaking below 16 to 80, you can go short. Around this 120 points we have to be little cautious. If you see it breaking below 16 to 80, you can in fact go short for 16 to 20, where the first support, and 16,190 this next support will come into picture. Below that it will directly land towards 1610 levels, and in fact can go till towards 16050. Further that, remember, see, I am little bit bearish, that is why I am trying to give you more lower level 16,000, and can go till further towards 15,950. Don't go with my opinion, go with these levels. 16,400, beyond 16,400 is only the level where you should buy. Till the time it is below 16,400, you can remain short. 16,280 levels is, see, right now it is at around 16,330, so wait for another 50 points. If it drops below 16,280, you can go short for 16,220 and 16,190 levels. Probably it might try to hit this zone around 16,110 to 16,190 levels. This is my expectation, but these are markets can go anywhere, so trade accordingly, put your stop losses accordingly, trade only when you see a direction. Let it take a position for a little and then only try to enter. So this is all for US 100. Now let's move towards US 30. US 30 on the other hand trading at around 35,770 levels. Already it has seen a high at around 35,940 levels earlier in the day. And if you look at the, let's start with the 4-hour charts first. On a 4-hour chart we can see that see, this is the pivot at which it is trading at around 35,800 levels. It has seen a high, it has seen a low. Probably the next high which it might try to hit is going close towards 35,970 levels, and in fact can try to close few positions at 36,000. Else the low, the bottom which I see is at around 35,600, which it might try to hit in this 4-hour chart. It appears that we will be looking forward to 35,600, and then it might try to trade between 35,940 to 35,600 levels. So this is on the 4-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts also similar formation. This is the zone in which it is trying to stabilize. Any break beyond 35,700 will be a good indication to go short for 35,600. Any break beyond 35,900 will be a good indication to go long. However, the next resistance level at around 35,950 and 36,000 should come into picture here. On the 2-hour chart also it appears the same, trading sideways, trading in this box between 35,600 to 35,900. Probably any break beyond will be a good indication to go long or short. Either ways, on an hourly chart it appears that yes, there is a little support available here at around 35,750. So if it breaks 35,700, you can go short again for 35,600 levels. On an hourly chart it appears. On a daily chart you can find that, see, this is kind of, and hence only short or positional short can be recommended if it breaks 35,600. Then only I will recommend that you can take a positional short, and you can expect it to break heavily towards 35,300, and in fact can go till towards this zone. But whether it will happen in a day or a couple of days, we need to observe. On the upside, if you look at on the upside, it appears 36,200 can also be achieved. If it breaks beyond 35,950 levels, we can in fact see it heading towards 36,100 and 200 levels also in next couple of sessions. Also, one should not forget that, see, the size of the candle is in fact increasing or almost intact at these levels. Almost equal sizing is there, and hence this candle is of prime importance. How it behaves, either it should try to trade in range between 35,600 to 36,000 levels. Probably it might try to trade between this zone, and then where it closes will be of prime importance. If it tries to close at around this zone at 35,800, you can expect that the next candle may try to again take it on the upside. So let's have a look at the indicators here. Looking at the indicators on the daily chart, the support level is well below, and it is very well trading above all the support levels, and hence can be said little bit bullish. If you see the next resistance at around close to 36,000 and support at around 35,600, hence I expect that it might try to trade between this. If it breaks 35,600 or 35,550 levels, probably it might try to again hit back directly towards 35,300 levels. Till the time it is above this, probably we can remain bullish. The DPO is again on the sell side. The stochastic is again entered into an overbought position here. From this bearish zone, it is now entered into an overbought position, and possibly we have to see how it behaves today and tomorrow. And look at the MACD lines have just crossed over on a buy zone again, are divergent, and hence a bullish candle can be expected. So RSI is comfortable, and on 4-hour charts, 4-hour charts overbought, consistently trading overbought. And if you look at the resistance here, see, Bollinger Bands are well above 36,200 the resistance level, and 36,000 the next resistance level. Also you should see this channel high. The channel high is at around 35,950 940 levels, which is where we are getting a little resistance, and the support here at around 35,760 levels is also intact. Any break below will definitely try to take it till towards 35,640 levels, and may try to, in fact, can go well below. So, and it is overbought on the indicators. On a 3-hour charts also it appears the same. Now considering this, let me give you the levels directly. So any long right now, any long is recommended only after 35,840. After this we can expect it to again head towards 35,900 and 35,950. So if you see it crossing beyond 35,950, you can definitely remain long. This is a very strong level. If it remains above this, you can definitely remain long. First target 36,000, next target 36,100, and then 36,180 can be seen today. So until the time it is below 35,840, you can remain short. One can expect it to head towards 35. So the first support level at around 35,760 will come into picture, and rather I will say make it a little bit more. So 35,750, below 35,750 one can remain short for 35,700. After that we will look forward to 35,640, 35,600, and in fact can, if 35,600 is taken, probably that will be a very good indication that it is trying to act bearish. We will be looking forward to 35,500, and below that we can expect a further bigger break towards 35,300 levels. Anything is possible. Markets are volatile. However, any long, strong long is suggested only after 35,950. Until the time it is below that, I can expect it to little bit, I can expect it to shed a bit. However, any range between 35,600 to 35,950 can be a possible trading range for the day. And if it breaks this level, probably we can see a stronger break downside towards 35,300 500 levels also. So this is all from my side. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel. The links are mentioned in the description. You can also be a part of my mentorship session. With the help of a 15-day training session, you can definitely become a profitable trader. Reach out to me via email or via my Telegram channel. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead.